Howdy there, my good World of Warcraft friends. I don't want to get over dramatic here, but this is probably the most important video I've ever put up on YouTube about the World of Warcraft. My World of Warcraft account was banned last week by the delightful folks at Blizzard, and I wasn't using a hack or running a bot or a cheat of any kind. I'm a legitimate player. I play the game the way it's supposed to be played. My account wasn't hacked into. No, Blizzard banned my account because they did not like the way I was playing the game. Now that may sound like ridiculous, and it was ridiculous. That's why I'm a little bit pissed off about it. So what they didn't like is directly related to what I'm doing right now. So let me show you what I'm doing here. Now, I know I'm not the first person to post a video about this region of Deep Home. This is an excellent, maybe the best region, the best area in all of Cataclysm for grinding for cloth. Let's show you where we are over here. And I know this is redundant. In fact, when I discovered this area, I started to make a video about it. And then I discovered that like a dozen other people had made videos. So I decided not to be copy other folks. But if you've not seen this, or if you have, maybe I'll give you a couple more tips. This is the western edge, maybe southwestern edge of Deep Home. If Deep Home were a clock, this would be 8:30, 9 o'clock. The area called Stonehearth. Excellent area for grinding for cloth. These guys down here, these are the Trogs. And if you run up on a group of Trogs or any Trogs that are already in battle, already fighting one of your friendly guys, they won't attack you because they're already in battle. So if you're needing to rest a little bit, or you're just getting into trouble, if you're not level 85 yet and you're not geared up, you don't have to worry about drawing so much aggro. Of course, if a guy is just standing around and he's not already in battle, like that fellow was, they will attack you. So just be aware that there are some Trogs in this area who are not engaged in battle with a friendly. So when you run by them, they will attack you. Like there's another one right over there. As soon as I get close enough, they jump right over your head and then attack from behind you. Pretty slick trick. So just be aware of that. There are some Trogs in this area who will attack you. You can draw aggro, but there's a ton of them that are already in battle that will not, so they won't aggro. It's a real nice, convenient factor about this area. Now, as we go down, actually go up, we're going north a little ways, you find these guys in big groups. Makes it real easy, especially if you have a good AoE attack. See, you got a whole group of them here. Let's get up above them, see what you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 8 of them right there. Here's another 1, 2, 3, 5, groups of them like this. Even further down, the groups are closer together, so if you're a warlock like me, you can drop your infernal. Why don't I do that? That's just for kicks, so I'll show you how a warlock trick. Drop your infernal. Of course, you can only do this once every 10 minutes. And then if you're a demonologist, metamorphosize, turn on your fire and your hellfire, and you can see how fast these things drop. And then you can just run down to the next group and keep piling away at these guys and drop like literally 30 Trogs in a matter of 2 minutes. Now, of course, when you're doing this, you want to have drunk a potion of treasure finding. The potion of treasure finding is very expensive, and I know you may have seen them on the AH and think 120 gold, or they go up to 150, 170 gold. But with that potion of treasure finding, which I have active right there, you get the added bonus loot opportunity to pick up tiny treasure chests as you're running around picking up loot, and each treasure chest is going to have a pile of gold. Sometimes they have 3, 5, 6 gold, so that alone is nice. But they'll also have volatiles, cloth, blue items, green items. So with each tiny treasure chest, you get a good 10 gold, and sometimes considerably more. And in an hour, you'll probably pick up about 20, 25 of those. So you can see that you'll get the added loot that you'll get because you have that potion of treasure finding on. Will give you 250 to 300 gold or more in loot. So it's worth the 130 gold that you paid for the potion. All right. So that's kind of a quick rundown of how to do, and I'm not even going to pick up the loot right now because that would waste time on this video. And real quick, one more thing about this area that makes it so ideal is right about in the middle of Stonehearth, you have a repair vendor. How handy is that? So if you load up your bags with all your loot that you're picking up, you do have a vendor here. You can go back here and sell off your vendor trash, get repaired. If you've been looting for an hour, then drink another potion and loot for another hour. Except, here's the trouble. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and keep running my warlock around here while I tell you my story. So what do you think it is about what I'm doing right now, the way I'm playing the game, that Blizzard would object to? Why would they ban my account for what I'm doing right now. Well, here's the deal. I had not been able to play WoW a whole lot in the past few months. I can only get on and play once or twice a week, and then I'd get in and do Battlegrounds to kind of wind down the stress. Maybe I'd run a dungeon or two. If my guild was doing a raid, then I might join a raid. That meant that my loot levels were dropping. I was spending money on repairs and so forth, and not putting many things up for auction. My banker character had dropped to below 50,000 gold. Oh, no. So since I am supposed to be an expert on gold making, I actually wrote a book about it after all. I wanted to get my loots back up. I just like having plenty of gold. It's if I can't be rich in real life, I want to be at least rich in the imaginary World of Warcraft to get it. So the past few times that I've played, I would log in and just grind. I'd just settle in with a nice big glass of 15-year-old scotch, put on a DVD of South Park in the background, and grind. I'd run around exactly where you see me here, doing exactly what you see me doing for an hour until the potion of treasure finding wore off. So the effect was gone, and I'd go back and see that repair vendor, sell off all my vendor trash, turn all the pieces of cloth into bolts of cloth, drink another potion, and do it again. Go out for another hour. And sometimes I would do this like 3 or 4 hours in a row. I was doing that one night, and 2 nights later I try to log in, and I get this horrible, ominous message, account banned. And they put up a URL, a web address that you can go to that's supposed to explain why, but it doesn't. All it says is you should have got an email. And I didn't get any email, no warning, nothing from Blizzard whatsoever. So it took me over an hour of digging around on the internet. I couldn't even log into my World of Warcraft account on the internet, much less to log in to play the game. If I just go to the account overview and click on the World of Warcraft section, of your online account, it just says account banned. No explanation, nothing. You sons of bitches at Blizzard, come on, you ban an account, you tell people why. I'm paying money for this shit. Finally, I found a place where I could send a message requesting to know why the hell did you ban my account. Now, to their credit, they did send me an answer the next day, and they lifted the ban the next day. And here's what they said, that my gameplay was so much the same. I was doing the same thing over and over again. It appeared to them I was using a bot. They didn't send me an email to ask about this or warn me. No, they just banned the account. That's shitty, if you ask me. And I actually sent a letter to them, also to the Irvine Chamber of Commerce, where their company is based, to the Better Business Bureau of the Southland, to several online gaming magazines. And you can see all this on my website. I posted the letter that I sent to Blizzard, and I've also posted the email that they sent to me explaining a bunch of crap, because they didn't apologize. They didn't even say, we realized that we made a mistake or something. In fact, they doubled down on the insult and threatened not only in the future they might ban my account again, but they might close my account altogether if I don't play the game they want me to play it. So here's your warning. If you're going to be grinding and trying to get out there and get some loot, and that's what the potion of treasure finding is for, is, you don't take the 130 gold potion that's designed for improving your loot and then go to a battleground. No, you go grind. That's what the potion is for. But if you're going to do that, don't do what I did, and I'm not going to do this again, of course. Don't do it for 3 or 4 hours straight for 3 or 4 nights straight. After you go out for an hour, maybe 1 or 2 hours, and then take a break and go do a dungeon or join a battleground or go find a daily quest to run to protect yourself from this garbage, because it seriously pissed me off. You can get all of the details about this. I have a new website, by the way. It's nightowlinc.com. That's ink with a K, nightowlinc.com. And on that you go to there, and then you click the link to the Xena's WoW Guide, and you'll find all of this information. I have a link on there. I've got the letter that I sent to Blizzard and to all those other people, and I also have posted the email that they sent me, so you can see how pissy these little pricks are about banning accounts. They're getting pretty arrogant over there at Blizzard. That's the story. I hope you take it to heart. I still enjoy the game, but a little bit more wary of the folks at Blizzard. Here's wishing you many great kills and great loots, and keep enjoying the game. Why not?